Goodness, this is harder than it looks. All right, let's try again. My angel's over there with her candle. It looks like the incense has gone out, but I've already done the reading. All right, so this is typical of what a lot of people want to know. They want to know, is my ex-boyfriend coming back? And if he does, would it be a good thing? And I did that in a linear spread, so it tells a story. So the first card's the Star, and then we got the Seven of Swords, and then we got the Six of Swords, and then we got the Queen of Pentacles, and Justice, and the Four of Pentacles. So the beginning of our story is everything's going great. It's hunky-dory. It's natural, it's unnatural. That's why she's pouring water. Well, you can see it. The one on the left, it's pouring naturally. And have you ever seen water do what it's doing on the right? Because it's not supposed to look like it's natural. She's communing with nature. There's a red bird there, and she's in her natural element. That's saying that at that moment when she was with this gentleman, it was great and it was natural and it felt good and it felt like everything was supernatural and natural simultaneously. As you hear me read these cards over the times that I read them, you're going to hear me say the same thing over and over again. It's just how the story wraps up. Okay, so then the next card is someone walked away. From what I can tell, it's him, because it's a guy, but it could have been her. But whomever walked away with the most stuff, but they also walked away with the most pain, leaving some for the other. And I don't know, I sense that this gentleman is a long-suffering person. I sense that he's all in his mind, and, he walked away. Then the next thing is, they really walked away. They walked away in support. See that second person down in the boat? They walked away in support of another person. And that next person might have been, although I really think this is my inquirer, the Queen of Pentacles. Now, what does that mean? That means she was very in charge of her money at the time. And she has turned her head from him. See how she's turned her head? She's ignoring him. There doesn't look to be a lot of pain, and she's a queen. She's a badass. So then, at the end, justice was served. You've got your one hand, you've got the scales of justice, and then you got the sword of, I believe it's the sword of mercy on the other hand. But what that really means is what people like to call karma, or basically people got what they deserve. So that's the story. So the question then is this man good for me? Four of Pentacles is great in line next to the Three of Pentacles because it's growth. But, he's a king, but he's a king of a very small turf. And 4 is a very square number, means solid. So I don't see a lot of passion. I don't see any wands in this reading at all. I don't see a lot of fun. I don't see a lot of love. What I do see is I see a little bug going near my card. But what I do see is just a very square general home life that really is what I would call meh. It's not that important, and it's not worth crying over right now. So the question is, will we get back together again? My answer is don't. From what I can see from this reading, no, you will not get back together again. But why would you? Because the Four of Pentacles is really, it's good, but it's not what you desire, most people. So that's my story about, will I get back together again? Or in this case, should I get back together again? with my former boyfriend? And my answer is, do not. Go do something more better. Because look, you're the Queen of Pentacles. Why would you want to be with the Four of Pentacles? Anyway, that's this one. Thank you, and may you all be blessed.